Hi, you guys, I'm back again, and this is an entry for MaggieMyLow's Subby Challenge. Now, MaggieMyLow, I know that's not her name, and I forget her name, but I'll leave her channel address here on the screen. I just actually found her channel in the past couple of months. I think she does mostly scrapbook layouts. Now, that's perfect with me. Most of you know my passion is layouts. So when I found her, I was like, yay! And she always does a share with her Studio Calico kit every month, and then she comes back and says, oh, here's what I made using my kit. Anyway, please go give her channel a look-see. She does really great layouts. I like her videos. She does haul videos too, and she's having a challenge. Now, what her rules and guidelines are: she wants you to use a stamp, at least one. She wants you to use 2 die cuts, I believe. And it does have to be a layout. You have to be a subby. And you have to do a video response. I believe that you have until October 18th to submit your project. I felt like her guidelines were easy and simple to do. And here's my layout. Without going into too much explanation for the video response, I have a scrapbook album donated totally and entirely to Florida Pictures and Memories. And we used to live in Florida. We've had family in Florida. My gosh, I've been going to Florida since I'm 5-6 years old. We have pictures of family when they lived in Florida 50 years ago. So I just feel like I've really been neglecting that photo album. A lot of my pictures from Florida are actually like not digital prints. This photo was taken in 1985. So what I have had to do is to scan the original photo, and I have tried to clean them up, make them look a little bit better. Some are discolored, some have tears and stains on them. I've carried them around with me for 30 plus years. Anyway, this is a photo that I put through Photoshop and, scanned and all that. You'll see here is my one stamp that we had to use. Here's the 2 die cuts. I actually put this fence together in my Cricut Gypsy. I just took a rectangle, and then I took the triangle that's a little bit rounded at the top from George and Basic Shapes, and I welded it onto the triangle and then cut it out. And I made some a little bit taller than the others, some a little bit wider than the others. And I laid them down here. I put a little bit of liquid adhesive across the top. Then I took this embroidery floss and kind of ran through it up, down, and then ran it back this way to kind of give it a look like, that metal stuff that holds your fence together. And then I did run this white cardstock through my Cuttlebug using my wood embossing card thingy. Oh, listen, another one of her requirements is to use 2 different types of fonts. You can use thickers, and you could use the exact same thickers, but it has to be 2 different colors. I knew I was missing something. Go over her channel and check out the rules just to make sure. I think I've put everything on here, but with me, you never know. Anyway, so that's my fence, and that's 1 die cut. The cloud it's the medium and large Fiskars punchy thing. This is just the seagull stamp that I got years ago from eBay. This is another die cut from my Cricut machine, and I think this flourish came from the Gypsy font cartridge. You know, sometimes I just get in the mood where I want to use my Cricut, or I get in the mood and I want to use my Cuttlebug. And when I worked on this, I think it was Friday or Saturday. Friday or Saturday, I forget which now. I just was in that mood to use my Cricut. Let me zoom in. I'm really liking my fence here. And it was pretty easy to do. The background cardstock for this is from one of the die cuts with a view textured paper stacks. The thickers here, this is the Delight font, and this I'm not sure. Oh, this is from Thicker's The Fancy collection, and that's like a Dear Lizzie or Amy Tangerine font. This is craft cardstock. I just kind of tore it to look like sand. I put a little diamond stickles on the craft cardstock because you know how sometimes you'll look at sand and it just glistens. And then I ran diamond stickles and the blue stickles on the waves. These I actually cut off of this. Like this was coming out this side like that, and I just cut it off. It was very easy to do. I wrote the names of everybody in this picture using my American Crafts Precision pen. And it does write on glossy surfaces, and it dried nicely. Anyway, this is like from 1985. We was in Jacksonville Beach with some friends and family members, and there you go. That's my entry. Thank you so much, MaggieMyLow. And again, I'm so sorry I forget her name. She says it at the beginning of every video, but she does a great layout. Please go over, check her channel out, and good luck to everyone.